Hello and welcome to this session on movement and exercise. My name is Dr. Sodha. I'm a GP specialist in lifestyle medicine, supporting you to live a happier and healthier life. Let's start with a little mental exercise. Think about a time when you planned to be more active, but you decided not to do it. For example, going for a walk or a run. Sometimes writing down your thoughts on this can help, but try not to think too hard about it. Why did you decide not to go? What were you feeling? And what would make you more likely to do exercise? Often moving or exercising with others can make it easier to be active, as you have that shared experience and you're less likely to want to let them down. Is there anyone you could think about exercising with? Did you know around 1 in 3 men and 1 in 2 women are not active enough for good health? Here are our top 10 benefits for exercising in diabetes. 1. Improving glucose uptake and insulin sensitivity, even within 1 week of moving more. 2. Increasing the chance of diabetes remission. 3. Lowering blood pressure. 4. Supporting weight loss and keeping weight steady. 5. Improved energy. 6. Improving sleep quality. 7. Supporting your joint strength. And 8. Improving mental health. 9. Strengthens bones. And 10. Reduces inflammation. Increasing muscle is known to reduce inflammation in the body, which contributes to reducing the risk of developing a range of health conditions. The recommendations for doing physical activity may seem high to begin with, and it can often be hard to reach the targets if you have busy lives and other commitments. What we do know is that even small amounts of physical activity and movement can have the biggest impacts in terms of health gains. Now, this includes walking. Let's briefly check in on the official recommendations. Adults up to the age of 64 should aim to do about 2.5 hours of moderate intensity spread throughout the week, or 1 hour and 15 minutes of more vigorous activity. Now, we appreciate you won't be measuring every minute, but knowing what's expected can help you to get an idea of how much you're doing compared to the recommendations. A smartwatch or exercise tracker on your phone can be really helpful in understanding how much activity you're currently doing. Tracking steps is a great way to track your activity, as all of this counts. Moderate physical activity will raise your heart rate and make you breathe faster, for example, brisk walking, riding a bike, or walking up the stairs. Vigorous activity is activity that makes you breathe hard and fast, usually causing you to sweat. Different types of vigorous activity include swimming, running, or skipping. 75 minutes of vigorous activity a week can have similar health benefits to 150 minutes of moderate physical activity per week. If you're 65 or older, you should aim to be physically active every day, even if it is just light movements such as standing up, moving at a slow pace, or going for a short walk. Can you do activities that improve your strength, balance, and flexibility? Resistance exercise includes doing squats, walking up and down stairs, or even being more active in the garden, and this can help to increase strength, and that then in turn can reduce your body blood glucose levels. Remember not to push yourself too hard too quickly, and take things in small steps to avoid injury. Now, I understand injuries can be frustrating, and in the last 2 years I've struggled with foot and hip injuries, so I really get that. Be careful when you're starting to move. The opposite of moving is being sedentary. Now, sedentary is another term for being still for long periods at a time, and it's estimated that around 17.5 million adults in the UK are sedentary, whether that be working at a desk or sitting on the sofa at home. Sitting or lying awake is a risk factor for our health because it disrupts our circulation, our metabolism, our cholesterol, and our blood glucose control. Now, I know I've been caught out being sedentary for long periods, working in front of a computer, and it's really quite common that we do this in our modern lifestyles. Even a small amount of movement is better than doing nothing, whether it's going for a quick 5-minute walk or going up and down those stairs. If you're struggling to get started, is there an activity you enjoy more of, or one that can fit in with your lifestyle, or one that your friends or family are doing? If you're not doing anything, we suggest focusing on one thing and getting a routine going. Small periods of movement, but more frequent movement, is more likely to become long-lasting than trying to do a large amount in one go. Now, like we said before, walking can be a great start. Or doing a round of hoovering around the house. Do make sure that movement is safe for you, and if you're worried about whether movement is safe for you, then you should seek medical advice first before becoming more active. Before you go, I have 2 questions to ask you to help accelerate your health outcomes. 1. What movement can you do more of in the next week? And 2. What will make it easier for you to achieve this?